Hello. Good evening. How's everybody tonight? Gypsy says hello. Hey, Gypsy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Bear with me just a minute. Still getting a few things set up after the remodel that I did here. There we go. Hope everybody is doing good. We're going to play some Wizardry 7 again tonight, as always. All right. When we last played, we had found our way to the Ukpur Mountains. I think actually a little ahead of schedule. I don't think we were really supposed to be there quite yet, but that's where we were nonetheless. Found a couple of the flowers on the Path of the Five Flowers quest, and so tonight's stream I think it's going to be very casual. I'm going to try to keep it sort of short tonight. We're going to continue to just wander around the mountain, see if we can find any more of the flowers, anything like that. And if we get finished in the area, great. If not, no big deal. Like I said, tonight's stream is going to be just very chill. We're not going to try to accomplish too much. Probably be a shorter stream just because of other things that I have to try to accomplish tonight. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started. That camera's still messed up, isn't it? Oh yeah. There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, and all right, nothing has popped up here. Why? There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so let's pick right up where we left off the other night, which should be right in the mountain area. Yes, here we are. So let's see, what are we looking like? The party looks pretty good at the moment. This was a new area here that we had wandered into. There was another branch of the mountains up here that we saw, which I want to go back to that because we found some water there and we started to explore the water in that area, but we stopped. So we have some bugs here. Bear weevils. Let's try to put them to sleep. We'll focus on this first group. No spells, I don't think, in this fight, unless it proves to be a little wild. But it's going to go nice and smooth. Again, if you're new to the stream, don't be shy. Feel free to hop in and chat. I used to start almost every episode with a recap here, but I think if you're tuning in to watch Wizardry, you probably have a pretty good idea of what's going on at this point. But any questions that you might have, I am happy to answer to the best of my ability. I'm a lifelong Wizardry fan, and I've played this game multiple times, but it's been a good 10 or 12 years since I played this game last, so without using any kind of guide or hint book or anything like that, a lot of it is sort of like playing it for the first time. Actually, we want to go this way into the rocks. The encounter rate is heavy tonight. So the monsters in this area are not too tough. I think I like that light color. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, like I said, they're not particularly difficult here. But once we were getting into here, the challenge was ramping up a bit. Alright, here's some water. Approaching the edge of the water, as you see. And so when we explored this the other day, we found that whirlpool and ended up killing the whole party. So let's resume. Let's rest right here. Let's get everybody's stamina up, since we're going to do some swimming. Let's save. Alright. Man. Jim says, I've watched Wizardry here for a while and I still have questions. Well, of course. That's no worries. These games are unlike games that people play today. Slower paced, very nuanced. At the time when games like this were being released, games were very unique. You know, the buttons on the keyboard, the controls, they were all specifically tailored to this game. Whereas today, most games sort of follow a format or a pattern when it comes to controlling things. Red piranhas, look at that. So if you kind of know how to play one role-playing game today, then you sort of know how to play them all. And that was not the case in the days of Wizardry. So we have some piranhas here. What are we going to do? Let's ice ball. Wish I had lightning. Oh, I don't know. Ice ball worked pretty well. In fact, it worked real well. But the question is, are we getting into trouble by going down this path? Because I don't see any sort of headlines eruption. See the current starting to pull you down. Well, so that was the wrong way. Alright, so we're getting into trouble here. Let's do some restfuls. Let's get the stamina back up, and hopefully we can make it back to shore without dying. Let's cast some snow. Nope. I don't know that Seto here can make it. We may have to end up reloading. Let's see. Whirlwind. I didn't pick up lightning, right? I don't see it. Okay. Throw a magic missile on these guys. This should take care of it. Gypsy says the piranhas looked rough but didn't cause any problems. No, not too bad. This time we're going to go this way. That whirlwind did nothing. I always get nervous fighting the jellyfish because they can paralyze and sometimes even poison. I think somebody might have a stamina potion. If they do, I'm going to give it to Sato here. Sato's poison. Not a good thing when your stamina is slow and you're in water. Let's see, who has potions? Heavy heal. Heavy stamina. Let's give that to Sato. Kyler will fight. Claire will fight. What does Lulu have? Any potions? Nope. Lulu will fight. Sato has Cure Paralyze, Cure Stone, Spell, Cure Poison maybe? Yeah, it's down there. That won't work. So Sato's going to rest, and Danny might have some potions. Moderate stamina. Holy water. Nope. Alright, let's see what we can do. Trevi's going to go ahead and use another stamina potion, unless he's got a cure poison. I don't see one. Alright, heavy stamina, one. Sato. Does Kyler have a cure poison? I thought somebody had one. Well, I guess I was wrong. Unless it's Claire. Yeah, there it is. So I think we'll make it back to shore. Yes. Alright, good, good, good. Let's go ahead and save, and we will rest. And this time we'll go south in the water. Let's go south this time. Man, that stamina's draining fast on Sato. I don't know why. A Dinkle Wisp. I've never seen that before. A Dinkle Wisp. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh, who got some people asleep here. Well, that wasn't too bad. Oh, who died? Kyler died. Lulu died because they're asleep. That's terrible. But look, we found something here. See this? It's a switch. Alright, so we're going to reload. We're going to reload. We're going to try this again. Because I know there's something there now. And I want to see what it might be. Let me try to rest magic points just a little bit more. That way if we do have to cast a restful or something, we can do that. Let's get some magic healing going. There we go. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Darn! Alright, at least it's not those nymphs that can put us to sleep. Dragon rooks is what we have here. I'm going to try to put them to sleep. I guess falling asleep in the middle of an underground river would be a bad idea. Okay. So, come on guys, can you make it? Yeah, there we go. Let's save and rest before we pull the switch, because we don't know what's going to happen when we pull it. Alright, let's pull this switch. A slight tremor passes through the cavern and you hear a brief rumble which soon ebbs into a quiet, I missed it. So I wonder almost, do you think maybe that turned off the whirlpool? It's a possibility. I'm going to save. I see this alcove here. Okay, never mind. There was nothing there. Shoot. This is not the button I meant to press. I meant to go north. Red fishes. These are the piranha. I remember what worked well on the piranha. That was ice ball. Oh, back up. The previous. Actually, let me do this. Let's cast a restful on the party. That way we have the stamina to make it to shore here, and we'll ice ball these fish. Alright, Danny leveled up. What spell shall we pick? Wizard Eye, Spooks, Anti-Magic. That could be handy. Missile Shield, Shrill Sound, Stink Bomb. Deep freeze. I think we're going to go with anti-magic. Alright, so first thing, let's get some more restful spells in to boost that stamina. Oh, that was it. Made it to shore. No, so the water is still agitated, so I don't think that did anything with the whirlpool, but sort of cheating and looking at our map here, I see a new passage open right here that was not open before. So we're going to rest up real good. And let's go ahead and get some spells going here. Let's get an enchanted blade. Let's get a detect secret up. Let's head that way. This passage was not open last time. A great commotion of convulsing water spews up from the center of the turgid pool, and you realize that to navigate the turbulence would most likely end with disaster. Here, too, the shore is bathed in deposits of frost-white mineral, the accumulation so great that it has formed a plateau several feet high. So, can we climb it? Picking up a small pinch of the milky shore, you sniff, then taste. Salty. Well, that's not too bad. Then you'll whack it. All right, there we go. It looks like there's going to be something there. No, I came to this alcove on a whim, thinking that maybe there'd be something here. Not so much. And I don't think they're going to survive the trip back. Darn it. Yeah, we're going to die. Oh, great. And a fight. Gypsy says, okay, so what did I miss? The ads popped up. Nothing really. I just rested, and I was going to try to wander into the water here and head this way. I thought maybe there'd be something in the alcove, but apparently not. So we'll terminate here, and we'll just reload. This time I know there's nothing straight ahead. So let's go this way. We went straight across last time. Oh, there's nothing here either. The restful spell's not doing us much favors. Yeah, it's really not going to. Right, so nothing here. Maybe something over here, though. Mentions a plateau several feet high. I don't... Let me go back and read that message. See what it says. A great commotion of convulsing was fused up from the center of the turgid pool, and you realized that to navigate the turbulence would most likely end with disaster. Here too the shores bathe in deposits. Accumulation so great that it has formed a plateau several feet high. Now I searched and we tasted it, and it's salty. Salty. Is there... Do we have something we can use here, maybe? Okay, well, let's go this way and head... The only reason I feel like there's something here is because this... Flipping the switch down here opened this passage up, which was not open before. Let's see, if I search here, do I get the same message about the salt? Yes. Okay. Danny says, hello. Hey, Danny. Good to see you. Thanks for watching. I was telling Gypsy earlier, we're going to try to probably make this a shorter stream tonight, just because I have some things to do around the house, and we're sort of at a point in the game right now where we're not doing anything too heavy. We're just exploring the mountain and this waterway. So it makes it easy to pick up and go. So we've actually probably only got about another 30 minutes at the most. Oh, nothing here either. Golly. We're not going to make it back to shore, I don't think. Oh, we barely did. All right, big rest. All right, so there's something here somewhere, but what we do to get there, I'm not sure. We flipped that switch, and that opened this door. Now, I've been to this alcove here, and there was nothing there. There's another one up the way. let's try it. See if there's anything there. Oh, I walked right into the whirlpool apparently. Okay. I thought it was further south than that. Gypsy says, why is Sadow so much weaker? Let's take a look. Sadow's stamina score is probably considerably less. Stamina 221. Well, no. It's actually higher than most. It's a good question. Okay, so let's try this. I'm going to let them drown and we'll reload. And instead of going straight across, we'll try to go south and over. Let's try that. We'll go like this. Nope. So it's just this whole area here is going to suck us down. There's got to be some way to kill the whirlpool. Interesting. Alright, so let's go into one of the other caverns that we found earlier, which is down here, I believe. Somewhere over here? No, maybe not. Interesting. I don't see. Everything here looks like a dead end too. This is where we ended the last stream. It's right around here. We found some flowers here, though. Okay. Perhaps it is a puzzle to be solved later. Let's head back to the road. See what else we can find. We got a bear beetle, bear weevil. Those caverns fascinate me, and I definitely want to get back to that as soon as possible. But I do think, just going off my previous memory, I feel like that's an area for much later in the game. But we were doing pretty good navigating it. Nothing here. This is where we encountered the Terang earlier and gave them the coordinates to the Impani ship. Anything up here? What do we got here? We got a long forest path. Most of them don't usually run for this long. go ahead and take these moths out and go about our business. Danny got paralyzed. Glow Mothra. All right. I think we had a Cure Paralyzed potion. Somebody did, right? Yeah. A dead end here. More stuff to explore over here. This is an interesting forest branch here. A witch. Reminds me of that fable book we found earlier that talked about the witches in the mountains. And I wonder if that doesn't have something to do with this area. The ghosts are never too bad. There we go. I'm sure there's probably going to be nothing in these woods here, but I just like to check. Anytime we've got like a path like this, I always feel like there might be something tucked away. Oh, here we go. I like these guys. Manogroves. I think they are weak to fire. Let's see. Yep. That's what they sound like. Oh, and Trevi's leveled up. Put some in his climbing and scouting. And he's got a new spell. What are we going to give Trevi? You know what? Wouldn't hurt to give him a little restful too. And nothing here. I think we've just gone on a big wild goose chase for this forest path, but I can't help myself. Two ghosts. All right. Boy, this just goes on and on, though. Oh, look. It actually zoned into a new map. A sudden cold chill rushes through you as you come to the edge of a clearing in the forest. So I'm glad we followed it because there is something here. Let's get some spells up just in case. Let's get a magic shield up. So more of the mountain ruin things here. All right. What's here? Oh, just another random encounter. Okay. Okay. Continue exploring this area. The message that greeted us when we walked in here. Suddenly, in the sky, you see a soaring black bird pursued by a flock of demonic flying creatures. The black bird descends upon you with a telling pain that speaks. Man, they didn't get to read it all. So what do we have here? Stopping just before you, the doomed bird looks into your face and attempts to crone out something which you might understand. Albi. Then it flies off again and you watch as its pursuers quickly gain and know that it is only a short matter of time before they succeed in catching their prey. Albi. What can we do to help the bird, I wonder? Yeah, they are tough. Gypsy was right. 2 bugs and a venom weevil. Wonder what kind of weevils the bugs are actually going to end up being. See if we can put them to sleep just to make it easier to fight. Keep thinking about that bird, Albie. You stand at the base of a steep, sheer cliff, almost straight up and certainly impossible to scale or climb. It appears to ascend all the way to the heavens, so we know what to do, right? Let's save the game. Let's rest, and then we're going to search, and we probably have another climbing puzzle here to get the next flower. So let's try it and see. Nothing. Oh, there's something here. What is it? Okay, so no, there is no climbing. Almost impossible to scale or climb, it said. I wonder... Ah, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try this. Gypsy says, I wish there was something you could get for poison resistance. There may be some rings, or I think some of those reagents that I have may actually help with that. But I have an idea. I don't know if it will work. Cast levitate. Nope, nothing. Weird. There's an item or something. You know, I bet it has something to do with that bird. Help that bird somehow. And perhaps we can get up that mountain, or the bird can fly up that mountain. LB. What could that mean? Either way, we may have to find out tomorrow, because I've only got about another 10 minutes before I'm going to end the stream. But we'll see if we can't get some answer tonight. Certainly curious. Perched comfortably underneath the thick arm of a tree, a white blossom dangles in the breeze. Nice. The stinky odor shoots from the blossom when you grasp it. After a few whiffs, suddenly no one is looking too particularly excited at the prospect of carrying this one around. White Dahlia. So that's 3 of the 5 flowers. Two dragon rooks and 4 hog beetles. Let's do a blades and a magic missile. So all 4 of the hog beetles here are asleep, so we should be able to hit them pretty easily. Where could that bird be? It's around here, wasn't it? So, never did come back across the bird in that area. But there's got to be more there than just the flower. That cliff at the end, that means something, I'm pretty sure. But there's still more to explore down here. So I think after this fight, guys, I think this is where we're going to end the stream tonight, just because of time restraints. Back up, back up. Let's give these guys a good kick here. I just want to see what's in this little cubby before we save and call it a night. I think we'll take them out this round. There we go. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. So let's save right here. This will be a good stopping point. And I will be back tomorrow night, and we'll continue to explore this mountain area and look at it with a fresh set of eyes tomorrow and see if we can figure out what was up with that bird, what's up with the cliff, maybe even go back into the caverns. We'll do a little more exploring. There's a spot up here we haven't checked. We'll go from there. I'd like to try to find all 5 flowers, put an end to that quest, and then we can move on. We were originally looking for, I think, the Ratkin City when we went off on this tangent, but sometimes it's good to sort of go off the beaten path. But good night, everybody. Gypsy, Danny, I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow night. And until then, have a good time.